What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Zoe here if you're new, and today I am back with another video. And today I am super duper excited because I am starting a new series. Okay, I don't really know what I'm gonna call it yet. You'll probably know by the time like the video goes up and you see it in the caption. But basically I wanted to start a kind of like a girl talk series. I mean, you don't have to be a girl to be, watching this and, relating to it. But in general, I wanted it to be like a pillow talk, girl talk type of video where I basically come and I talk to you guys about topics that I think need to be spoken on, giving my own personal life advice from what I've experienced. I mean, I'm not crazy old. I'm 22, but from my own experiences, things of that nature, even current topics, like if there's any current topics that you guys want me to talk about, I'm definitely going to do that. I was going to do it in more of like a night setting, but I really want this video to go up today, so I'm going to film it during the day. But for future videos, the purpose or the goal of it is I wanted to, each video, to introduce you to a new skincare product. So I'm going to be doing different face masks, different, eye masks, lip mask, eyebrow enhancers, whatever skincare speaks to me that day. I'm going to basically be doing a little feature on that so I can put you guys onto some skincare at the same time. The second goal is to obviously talk about whatever the topic is and, give my opinion, give y'all advice, whatever the case may be. And, on the night times, to make it a true girls' night, I may sip on a little wine or something, okay? But because it is midday, I'm not really trying to be lit right now. So we're just gonna do a very casual, natural, living our lives on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday, okay? So first thing I wanted to talk about before I actually get into the actual video of me talking and putting on the mask and everything, I did want to talk about this hair. If you're looking at it, you guys are probably like, oh my God, your hair grew so fast. Like, it looks so thick and luxurious and good. And sis, this is not my hair. Well, it is my hair, but it is not fully my hair. Basically, I decided to make a half wig out of a full lace wig that I received from, where is the box? So I decided to make a half wig with leave out of a wig that I was sent from Ishow Hair. So shout out to Ishow Hair. They sent me this beautiful hair, and the hair is honestly super duper bomb. I just wanted to do something different, and use my own natural hair as leave out and just get a really natural looking wig look. So that is how I basically did that today. I'm going to be doing a whole completely other video where I basically show you guys how I make the wig, how I put it on, how I get it to look like this. So definitely stay tuned for that. But I did want to mention the hair since I'm wearing it in this video, because I feel like people are gonna ask sis, how did your hair get so long so quick? But yeah, so I wanted to just do a cute little shout out to Ishow Hair. Thank you for sending me the hair. Of conversation for today's video is basically going to be, it's gonna be a few topics. Me wanting to make this video was sparked by a video I just posted and the comments on the video. If you haven't watched it already, I posted a 12 short hairstyle type of videos. It's been getting a lot of views, a lot of comments, a lot of interactions, and I am obviously so happy that you guys love the video. I'm so appreciative. I worked really hard on that. I'm really glad you guys liked it. But the topic of conversation today is going to be about confidence, comparing yourself to others, how I personally gained my confidence, how I got to where I am today, because there was a lot of good comments on that video, but there's a lot of bad comments on that video, and I will get into the details of that in a second. Don't worry, we'll get there. Before I get into the actual topic of conversation, I want to talk about the mask real quick that I'm going to be using today, and the other products that I'm going to be using, just so I can get that out of the way and just start talking to y'all. So the first thing that I'm going to be using, I already have it on my lips, and this is not sponsored, but it is the NYX Bear With Me, is it going to focus? NYX Bear With Me lip conditioner, and it has cannabis sativa oil in it. I got this when I went to the NYX headquarters a couple months ago, and literally this has been one of my go-to things. It's the consistency, it's not it looks shiny like lip gloss, right? But the consistency of it is so lightweight and fresh. I love this when I don't want to wear actual lip gloss and use my nice lip gloss. I always grab this. This is literally my go-to, especially when I'm doing natural looks for the day. I literally love this. So this is, yeah, NYX Bear With Me Lip conditioner, A1. Skincare for today's mask, we are basically going to be using the Teami Blend Detox, I can't even speak, the Teami Blends Detox mask, and this mask has matcha, lemongrass, and clay in it, and it has, it's the green tea blend, and it is basically a deep cleansing detox mask. I've already used a lot of it. I actually really like this mask. It's one of my favorites. Every time I use it, like, my skin looks pretty glowy afterwards, clears up some breakouts. Like, it's really nice, and they aren't paying me for this video, but so it's not sponsored, but I do have an affiliate code for you guys so that you guys can get some monies off if you guys are interested in purchasing this mask. So I'm going to put the discount code right here on the screen, just because I wanted to be able to give y'all a little discount. You know, everybody loves saving money here and there, and I'm really trying to get into a lot of face masks. So if there's a specific face mask or skincare product that you guys want me to test out in these type of videos, definitely let me know. But yeah, I'm just gonna get into it because everybody always is talking about
the video starts at 3:47. Thank me later.
And I'm like, God, I'm sorry, I just talk a lot. Like, okay, so I am going to clip my hair to the side just because I don't want it to get on the mask. And you know, I'm just gonna be extra, and I'm gonna pair my clip with my top. I mean, it doesn't match completely, but it kind of matches with the vibes today. It matches with the mask, you know, might as well go with the matcha vibes for today's video. I really appreciate all the love that I got on that video. Like, literally love you guys so much, especially all of my new subscribers. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to the fam. I don't really have a name for y'all yet. I tried to do Z Babies and I really didn't like that, so when I find out a new name for us, for the squad, for the gang,
I was the gang, I was the mob, what was you thinking?
a new name, we'll both know, okay? What really prompted me to make this video is a lot of the comments on the video, they weren't necessarily negative towards me, but they were very negative towards you. And when I mean you, I mean, like, it was a lot of self-hate, a lot of people putting themselves down, just a lot of, like, negative energy surrounding, like, people's own confidence. Obviously, I'm very appreciative of people calling me beautiful, or people saying that I'm pretty, or they like my hair, or whatever. Like, obviously, I'm if somebody gives me a compliment, I'm taking it, and I appreciate it, and I keep it in my heart, and I love it so much. Like, I don't want people to think that I'm like, oh my God, people are calling me pretty, woe is me. But, like, in the way that they're doing it, it's not necessarily like a backhanded compliment, because it's not like they're offending me in the same sentence as, like, complimenting me, but it was very much so, like, I don't know how to word it. It was very backhanded to themselves. Like, hold on, I'm just gonna look through these, and I'm going to, you know, spit out some of the comments. I'll probably put them on the screen. I'm not gonna show anybody's face or anybody's name. I don't want to expose anybody like that, because obviously this video isn't to shame anybody or anything. Like, I really genuinely want to sit down and, like, talk to y'all heart to heart, like, really talk about why we are talking about ourselves like that. Somebody said, the problem is I'm really ugly and you're so freaking pretty. That comment has 2,700 likes with 30 replies with hella people saying facts, factual information. That's what I said. Me too. That just, like, what? Like, what are we talking about here? Like, no. Cut it out.
Yeah, you need to cut it.
I saw a comment about you being pretty, and I can't take another pretty girl in my mind. Like, my confidence went down the drain when I saw your profile picture, and you can just imagine what would happen if I saw you in a bunch of pretty hairstyles. Somebody said you lost me at the pretty face part. They said I tried all of it and don't look like you do at all. So sad that I'm ugly. Like, in the comments were, like, just on and on about just people basically sitting down and saying, like, oh my God, I can't do these hairstyles because I'm ugly, or my forehead's big, or you're so pretty, you can pull these off, I can't. And it was just so many comments. Like, literally, like, obviously I have a lot of comments on that video, but, like, every maybe 10 comments, there's somebody calling themselves ugly, or somebody co-signing somebody else saying that they're ugly. And, like, that to me, like, granted, I love that you guys support me. I'm not, like, saying, oh, I don't want you guys to compliment me, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't want you guys to feel like I'm not appreciative of the comments that you guys are sending. But, like, those comments don't make me feel good, because it hurts me to know that people are looking at me and getting down on their own confidence level. You know what I mean? And that sounds, and I don't want this video to sound shallow or anything like that. Like, that's like literally like the last thing I want to do. I don't want people to be like, oh my God, she's so shallow, like blah, blah. No. The purpose of this video is to remind people and to let people know. I think the main thing that I want you guys to take from this video, before I even get into talking about anything else, the presence of somebody else's beauty is not the absence of yours. I'm gonna say it one more time so that people can understand the concept and the purpose of this video. The presence of somebody else's beauty is not the absence of yours. My confidence level, or whatever, within the past year or so has both deplenished and skyrocketed. And that's one thing I want to like remind everybody. Having confidence in yourself and like building up, you know, that version of you, one, is a roller coaster. It's an up and down battle. You're not always going to feel the most confident. You know what I mean? Like, there's always going to be moments in your life where you're second guessing yourself, where you feel like you're not good enough, where, you know what I mean, you get into the phase of like comparing yourself to other people. Like, it's very, very hard in the way that life is set up to, sorry, I'm looking in my mirror behind this, so like if I'm looking crazy. For everyone to be moments in your life where your confidence like fluctuates, you know what I mean? And even this past year for me, I'm not going to get into details about like why, but I had a situation where my confidence literally went from like here to the floor. And that was a very difficult situation for me, not gonna hold you. And again, different story for different day. But my whole purpose in saying that is that like confidence fluctuates. And like, y'all wouldn't even know, half of the people who are sitting here saying, oh my God, she's so pretty and I'm so ugly. Crazy thing about it is, and I'm so happy that I can be here right now and do that, but like, I was saying the same shit, like the same shit. Like, I'm not even kidding. I was saying the same thing about myself and about like other girls not too long ago. And I think the real killer for like trying to gain, you know, confidence and stuff, and maintain that for you is the moment that you start comparing yourself to other people. Any type of progress that you made or any type of, you know, working towards being confident goes out the window. And that's honestly the whole basis of insecurity, if you think about it. Like, it's like people can be confident, but once they see, oh, this person has this and they are getting this type of attention and they look good in this and blase, that's when the confidence low-key goes out the window. And it goes out the window if you let it go out the window. Because I can sit down, because I think one of the major issues again is like social media. Like, I love social media and I think it's dope how like accessible we all are to each other, and you can see so many people's creative endeavors and different aspects of their life and blase. Like, social media is dope. But it's very easy to get sucked into the trap of, why isn't my life like this person's life? Why don't I have this? Why don't I have that? Why is this not a part of my story? You know what I mean? And that's the whole kill, is that is their story. Like, that, whatever they have, whatever they got, whatever it is that you're, you know, craving for, that's their story. You know what I mean? And it's not saying that you can't go and fix it and go get it or whatever, but don't be so down on yourself for not having something that literally, if you were meant to have, you would have. You know what I mean? Like, for example, I actually have a whole video on this, and I'm gonna link it down below, because I feel like in that video I articulated what I'm trying to say in this video a little bit better. But I have a whole video of me basically talking about me wanting to get plastic surgery. And I mean, it's common knowledge, as you guys can see, I don't have boobs. It's not on my chest. I was not given them. I was not blessed with the opportunity to have boobs and cleavage and everything like that. And one of my biggest things is that if I was meant to have boobs, like if that was meant to be a part of my story and who I am as a person, don't you think I would have them? You know what I mean? Like, it just, the whole concept of people just like not understanding. And I'm not in that video, I also claim it's like, if you want to go get that, like, go get that, sis. Like, go get a boob job. Like, do what you want to do, but do it because it'll make you happy in the long run. Not because, oh, all these boys like girls with, you know, big boobs. You know what I mean? Like, that's my biggest issue. For me, it should never be for anybody else. I'm all for changing your appearance. Changing your appearance is fun. Not everybody wants to look the same every freaking day, okay? Like, if you want to throw on a wig, sis, throw on a wig. If you want to upgrade your closet, upgrade your closet. If you want to get plastic surgery, get plastic surgery. If you want to beat your face every freaking day, do that. But understand that without all that extra shit, you are perfectly fine, like, the way you are. And if you were meant to have those things, you would have those things. You know what I mean? If I was meant to have an hourglass shape, I would have an hourglass shape. Can I go buy one if I want to? Sure. But I'm not going to sit here and buy an hourglass shape for attention from other people. No, that is not what I'm doing. I'm not about to beat my face for attention from other people. I'm going to beat my face because I want to look cute and I want to feel confident in who I am. I want to go get a plastic surgery, or I want to get my boobs done because I want to fill out bathing suits and I want to have cleavage with my clothes. But that is for me, not for anybody else. Not for him, not for her, not for your daddy, not for your mommy, not for your cousin, not for your friends, not for your boyfriend, not for, you know, anybody but yourself. And you have to understand that even without that, because again, if you were meant to have it, you would have it. The fact that you don't have it, you need to love what you have. Like, you literally only have one body. You only have one life. You only have one body. And you're not going to allow yourself to reach a point of just happiness if you're continuously comparing your life and your circumstance to other people's. Okay, I'm kind of all over the place with this video. I feel like I've like skipped around on topics. So now that I'm like locked in, have the face mask on, social media can be a dangerous place. And I've even gotten trapped into the whole, like, you know, I'm scrolling on Instagram. Oh my God, her outfit is so cute. Oh my God, this fits this girl so well. And then it becomes a, oh my God, why don't I have hair like that? Oh my God, why aren't my eyes looking like that? Why don't I have long eyelashes? Why don't I have an hourglass shape? Why don't I have this, that, and the third? And it becomes a thing of, it's just like, damn, she getting all this attention. She getting all, you know, sponsorships from Fashion Nova, and she's doing XYZ, and all these people love her, and because she looks like this, and like, she's so pretty, she's so flawless, blah, blah, blah. Why don't I look like that? And then it becomes like a thing where it's like, everything on my body that I'm normally confident in, out the window. Like, throw it. That picture of the baby being thrown, like, that's your confidence being thrown out the window. It doesn't benefit you in any way. Like, unless you're doing it to the point where you're trying to level up in like a healthy way. Like, oh my God, this YouTuber eats so healthy and she exercises every day. Like, I'm trying to eat healthy and exercise every day so I can better myself and my body. If you want to compare yourself like that, go crazy, sis. Like, that is a great way to compare yourself. But if you're doing it to, oh my God, I'm so ugly, I can't do any of that. That does nothing for you. Nothing. Because at the end of the day, like, yeah, obviously that compliment to that person might make them feel better or make them feel good about themselves, but like, you're not doing anything for yourself. You know what I mean? And I will say, it is very, very easy to throw love into everybody else than to throw it back on yourself. Like, there's so many people on the internet who are posting and like, you're like, oh my God, they look so happy, they're so pretty, they have this, that, and the third. You don't know what they're going through. Like, you don't know what you really don't know what they're going through. The person who you could be, you know, fangirling over and, oh my God, they're so beautiful and they're so confident and they're this, they're that, they're whatever, could be the most depressed, insecure, like, all of these things they could be battling with. They could be having family problems, financial problems, health problems. You don't know. Like, you really don't know. And I think people forget also, people put the best versions of themselves on the internet. You know what I mean? And I really like people, the kind of new trend of like YouTubers and like social media influencers being very raw and real with what they look like and how they are on a regular basis. For example, who does that? Nicole TV, I think that's her name. I really hope that is her name. Emma Chamberlain, she be looking a mess sometimes. She be looking a mess and she don't care. And she be looking good and she don't care. Like, she doesn't care about other people's opinions. Like, if you don't want me for no makeup, no wig on, hair fucked up, no body, no boobs, no butt, no whatever, if you don't want me for what I can provide for you at my bare minimum, you're not worth my time. Like, you're not worth my time. Like, what do I look like trying to impress somebody that, like, end of the day, other people's opinions of you don't mean shit. Like, I promise you, they don't mean anything. The words that somebody says out of their mouth, you want me to go cry about it? Like, no, I don't even know you. Half of these people that you're trying to impress, you don't even know. Half of these people you're trying to impress, they're not worth impressing. Like, I promise you, like, that little crush that you want to bag because you want to have XYZ on your body to get their attention, if they're not trying to talk to you because you look like this, they're not worth your time. Like, you don't need to upgrade for anybody else but yourself. Getting other people's approval is comforting. I will say that. I understand the comfort of wanting other people's approval. That's human nature. That is human nature. We want to, you know, not only satisfy our own needs, but we want to have approval from other people. We want to get the A-okay that you are living life to the fullest, to the way people expect you to, but you're never going to be fulfilled trying to get approval from other people. You're never going to be fulfilled because there's always going to be somebody out there who doesn't approve of what you got going on. You know what I mean? Regardless if you got 10 people telling you look good, there's always going to be 2 more who have an issue with what you got going on. And that's life. You're not going to please everybody. So I'm gonna go wash this off and then I'll be back. My biggest thing that I want you guys to take away from this video is that, like, somebody else being pretty, somebody else being beautiful does not mean that you are not, okay? Like, stop sitting here and saying, oh my God, I'm ugly, she's so pretty, or oh my God, like, I can't do this because she's pretty and I'm not. Like, stop that. X that out your vocabulary. The words I'm ugly, delete it out the motherfucking vocabulary. Delete it, cross it out, X it out. I don't want to hear it anymore. If I see any of y'all commenting on my videos again, talking about some you ugly, I'm about to blah with some love, okay? Because you're not, okay? You're not ugly. You're not. It is not an overnight process. I don't want you guys to think that being confident is like, oh my God, right as I say I'm confident. No. Like, that self-love is damn near the hardest love that you can produce. And I will 100% stand by that for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Self-love is the hardest love because you consistently get reminded of the things that you don't have on a day-to-day basis, and you have to be okay with what you have. You know what I mean? And that's with all aspects of life, but I mean, obviously, primarily right now, I'm talking about, like, physical features, and you have to have the strength to sit down and be like, no, I am perfectly fine with who I am as a person. Everybody has something that they're insecure about. Everybody has something on their body or about their life that they want to change. I don't think there is one person in the world who has a perfect outline of exactly who they want to be, exactly what they want in life, unless they are a narcissist. Like, it's not a thing. I don't like the fact that I don't have boobs. I have an outie belly button. My eyebrows and my eyelashes aren't thick. You know what I mean? Like, my hair is not thick. Like, I don't have a perfect curl pattern. I don't have, you know, the perfect body. Sometimes I think my big toe is a little too big. Like, we all have our insecurities. But it's stopping yourself from allowing those insecurities to affect how you move on a day-to-day. Not let those insecurities affect you on a day-to-day basis. And I want you to remember, people put the best versions of themselves on the internet. And I think that's something that a lot of people really need to understand. The best versions of their lives and of themselves on the internet. They do, because that's what we do. That's the whole purpose of Instagram. You know what I mean? You never really see people posting full-blown pictures where they look a mess intentionally. They don't. And it's because the whole purpose is if you want approval, you want attention, you want this, you want that. But you have to remember that those people who are putting these perfect ass aspects of their lives on the internet, that is literally the smallest fraction of their life that they are putting out there. There's so much going on in everybody's individual life. Like, that one picture you post that day or that week That is one small fraction of life. You don't know what's going on with them. You don't know how they feel inside. You don't know if they're depressed. You don't know if that is a part of their, story. And so stop wishing for things that are not meant for you. And I actually wanted to give a few tips for how I personally, regained my confidence. Again, stop comparing yourself to others. There was a phase where I kept just going on Instagram and being like, damn, very insecure. Is that I was following a lot of I used to call it inspiration, but now I just realized I was following girls who have these crazy, insane hourglass bodies, so perfect, blah. I was literally following so many people to the point where I was scrolling down all the time. I was constantly being like, damn, why don't I look like this? I'm so sad about myself. Now I realize it's I'm focusing too much on something that I don't have. You know what I mean? So one, if you have those phases where you're on Instagram for hours and you're just scrolling and upset about stuff, log off. Log off. Turn it off, delete the app, do something different. If you don't want to log off, follow people who inspire you, not only looks wise, but even just emotionally and what they have to offer. Follow people who give you more substance. You know what I mean? Follow people who have stories behind the things. Follow people who look like you that you think are pretty. Follow people, for example, I started looking at, instead of following people who have that hourglass shape and they're thick and blah, blah. I mean, obviously, if you want to still support them, that's fine. But I started following people who look like me, girls who were small, girls who were skinny, who are who have similar features to me. That to me inspired me a lot more than following a standard that I knew I was never going to reach. You know what I mean? Regardless if I get plastic surgery or not, some of those standards I'm not going to reach. It's not in my story. It's not going to happen. The second thing, and it sounds silly, and I know, and you're probably gonna be like, Zoe, I'm not doing that. But do it, okay? I'm not even kidding you. One of my favorite things to do when I feel upset about what I look like, or I'm just not feeling the most confident, not only affirmations, I think affirmations are very important to really stand in the mirror and look at yourself and say, I am beautiful, I am confident, I am this, I am that. I think that is extremely important to do. But it can feel a little silly sometimes. I do like to do if I'm feeling a little down on myself. My two favorite things to do are either get up, put some makeup on, put some clothes on, look cute, even if I don't feel cute, act like I feel cute, you know what I mean? And the second thing I like to do is, and this is gonna sound very weird, I'm kind of exposing myself. I like to get naked and dance around my room in the mirror to my favorite songs, to songs that uplift my spirit, that make me feel good, that make me feel alive. I literally strip down in either my bra and underwear or sometimes butt ass naked if I'm in the mood to do that, and I dance. I sing to myself, I dance, I look at myself in the mirror, and I appreciate every little curve and thing on my body, even if I don't like it. Because it just makes you feel good. It's you're throwing love onto yourself, even if you don't feel it internally. That when it comes to confidence and being attractiveness a lot of the times comes from just being confident. Everybody to go in the mirror today and be like, damn, I'm a bad bitch. Who gonna tell me nothing? Nobody. I want you guys to really be on that, okay? And I understand that you can say it and it might not resonate, but say it to the point where it does. Okay? I want you to understand that you are perfectly fine the way that you are, and you don't have to change anything you got going on at all. You don't. You literally don't. You literally don't. You have nobody to impress but yourself. Because at the end of the day, all these people that you're trying to impress, when you're dead, it's not gonna matter. It's literally not going to matter. The person that I tried to impress in high school, I don't even know what they are in life. They could be in jail. I don't really know. I don't care. It's you know what I mean? These people that you're constantly trying to impress and to build up on and do X, Y, Z for, they have no value to your life. I promise you they don't. And that was my biggest thing, is I just don't want people to ever feel like they are ugly and that they're watching videos on YouTube and being discouraged and feeling bad about themselves. No, I don't want to see it anymore. I don't. I don't want to see it ever again, okay? And last final tip, I'm actually very into music and therapy and things of that nature. And I think you guys should write down affirmations, write down manifestations. That's a whole other, video that I can make on a different day. But my last thing is I will be linking down a playlist down in my description box for Apple Music. I don't really have Spotify or anything like that. So if you have like other ones, I'm very sorry. I only have Apple Music. But I will be linking an Apple Music playlist down below with all of my go-to body positive, confidence boosting songs, the songs that I love to dance in the mirror to, okay? I'm going to link the playlist down below so that you guys can take the time out today. I want you guys to literally turn off this video after I'm done, get naked and go dance in the mirror. That's it. Like, for real. So yeah, I'm going to link that down below, and I really just want to end this video off by saying I love you guys so much. I love the support that you guys give me. I love all the love that you guys show me, and I want to show the same amount of love back to you guys. I want you guys to feel confident and beautiful in who you are. I know this video was kind of all over the place. I really didn't have talking points, so like I know it's kind of iffy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a video. I'm uploading a video every Sunday and Thursday, like clockwork, okay? Period. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one.